This is Brews N Bros, episode number 38.
Yes, sir.
The Express episode.
BNB Express train boarding now, just beer.
Just focusing on the beer.
Let's do it.
We got porters. We got porters from Collective Arts, from Taps, and Highlander. I have a few myths I'm going to debunk along the way, but it's just about the beer today, Don.
I love it.
You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Two brothers.
Three beers.
Let's go. I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
We are sponsored by Fuel Digital Designs and
Niagara Craft Brewery Tours.
all right, just like we said, no bones about this. We're going right into the beers.
Let's do it. Number one.
First on the docket, we've got the Smoked Porter by Highlander Brewing. It's
Premier.
It's a premier, right?
Yes, sorry about that. Yep.
No, it's okay. 6.5%. Yeah, what were they saying on the can there?
Yeah,
Tom?
a lot of literature on here.
Yeah.
Built for Ontario's rugged north, this brew keeps you warm and toasty, which is what we need after the last few days, no
absolutely.
matter what the weather. Darker malts are slowly toasted in beechwood to deliver a silky long finish with no bitter aftertaste. Brawny and full-bodied yet mellow and smooth. Notes of roasted coffee and chocolate.
It sounds delicious.
It
eh?
does.
All right,
I hope this is.
I hope so too.
I've been looking for this nice and warm and cozy.
Crack this open.
Let's
hoping it
go.
looks like a porter. Okay, while we're pouring this in, we're trying out this beer myth number one.
Let's do it.
All right, here's the first beer myth, Don.
Okay.
Dark beers are always higher in alcohol content.
Okay.
It's false, right? So these are
False, yes.
myths.
These are myths,
right?
yes.
And they're saying that even though it's common, it's not always the case, right?
Right.
And it's more about what was it saying here? It's more about the amount of rice, corn, sugar, malt.
Okay.
Those are what play a factor more so when it comes to the alcohol content.
Okay.
And then they bring up Guinness, right?
Yeah.
Guinness is a dark beer, probably the most famous dark beer in the world.
For sure.
It's only a 4.2%.
Okay.
All right. So that was,
Now this one's at 6.5. So.
but yeah, I mean, I guess it goes against the grain of what I just said. But look at that cream.
Yeah.
It reminds me.
I have a milkshake here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but I got excited.
It's reminiscent of that Irish type of stout. It's got that nice, caramelized color head to it. Nice dark color to it.
Yeah, the foam looks nice and thick, and it's nice caramel.
Has a nice porter smell to it.
Yes.
Very, very warming of the heart. I'm not catching anything overpowering in terms of any chocolate.
No, but I hope
notes
that's in the
or,
taste. Roasted coffee and chocolate notes.
I'm hoping to, but I'm going to take another sniff here. It smells. It does smell inviting. It smells like a porter. I'm ready to drink this.
Go.
So all right, let's
I'm
drink
gonna try
this.
to after this. 6 inches of foam.
Wow. Okay. Lots going on there, eh?
Oh, delicious.
Did you get that finish at the end?
I did.
There's a finish of a little bit of that chocolate,
Yes.
a little bit of that coffee note right at the end, right? But it goes in so crisp. Like I just got crispness.
They
right
called
off
it
the
on
bat,
here.
right?
Smooth.
Yeah.
It is mellow, though.
Yes.
It's true to what they're saying here. Very nice and mellow. Silky. I get that silkiness there.
Yes, there's a silkiness. This is a crisp. This is a clean beer to drink. Right?
Very
Yes.
good.
Let's. I'm gonna just pouring some more in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
take another sip here though.
Go ahead. It's fantastic.
Oh, Don, this is a great way. If you're a porter lover, right, this is something that's it is blended so perfectly. They said it. It's silky smooth, right? It's touching on a few different notes, but it's clean all the way through.
No bitter aftertaste.
No,
like I said.
nothing
None
at all.
whatsoever.
Nothing at all.
This is beautiful.
It's kind of crazy because I would almost I'd be very reluctant to give a porter to a person who doesn't like dark beer.
Right.
But I almost think it's okay, you might not like porters. Try this one.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Because maybe they can appreciate the complexity, but it's silky smooth.
We've said it before. If someone's getting into craft beer and they want to try these different types of darker beers, this might be one that
honestly,
give it to them, and it might be swaying them. Like, okay, I could do it.
I think so.
Yeah, fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna take one more sip. I think I'm ready to rank this thing.
Yeah.
What a way to start off the Express episode of BNB with the porter. Woo woo! Again, this was the Smoked Porter by Highlander Brewing. So it was a 6.5%. And
Fantastic.
no, it's good all around. It really is.
Yeah.
This is a good dinner beer,
Yes.
right? I don't care what I'm eating for dinner. I think this would be perfect.
I think like we always say, okay, what is something a dessert beer? Or this can be all around.
Anything.
You want it for dessert. You want it for lunch. You want it with a steak, a burger,
happen
pizza.
with a nice sandwich,
Oh,
right?
sandwich.
Slices a steak.
Yes.
Barbecue.
Maybe some sausage.
Yeah. Oh boy, the sausage debacle from the last episode.
We'll get into
We'll
that.
get the bloopers.
Okay,
it's coming out soon, but I'm ready to go. Let's do
let's
this
go.
thing here. All right. Locked in? You locked in, Don?
Locked in, brother.
Okay. So here we go.
Yeah.
For the smoked porter, 3, 2, and 1. 8.2 from the Don Ernesto. 8.0.
I really like this one. It's
from
really good.
me, the Bruiser,
The Don Ernesto.
the Don Ernesto.
Very good.
All right.
Way to
Let's
start
keep
it
this
off.
moving out of
Let's
this
go.
express episode.
Yes, sir.
We have our next beer when we come back.
Let's do it.
We're back.
Yeah, man.
BNB Express episode.
Let's go.
Second on the docket, we've got the Black Moon Porter by Taps Brewhouse. It's a 4.8%. What were they saying about that can, Don?
Yeah, for sure. Here we go, guys. A dark chocolate color with hints of smoke and cherry on the nose.
Smoke and cherry.
This porter offers coffee and chocolate flavors with a touch of dark cherry and dry finish. Coffee, chocolate, cherry,
And smoke.
and smoky.
I hope so. All right.
I hope so too.
Let's crack this open, and I got my beer myth number 2 for you, Don.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So here's the next myth. Beer should be served as cold as you possibly can get it.
That's false. Eh?
It is false, but I
Yeah.
think sometimes we fall into that category too. That we think.
Sure.
I think it's like we know that it can't be warm, but
Right.
on the other end of the spectrum, we also don't want it ice cold.
Correct.
And here's what they were saying: when that happens, when it's ice cold, when you are actually trying to drink it, your tongue will get numb.
Okay.
Where's our taste buds?
Sure.
Right.
Our
So
tongue,
if your
yeah.
tongue is numb,
Yeah.
right, because the beer's too cold,
Okay. Fair
you're
enough.
not
That's
actually
good. Yeah.
tasting the beer.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and I think I did that one time too. I remember I was putting some beer in some snow. Right, we live in
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It got
I've done that before.
frickin'
Yeah.
cold, right?
Yeah, wow.
And have you ever tried to drink a beer like in dead of winter outside? Like I think you're frozen. The beer's frozen. Your tongue's frozen.
You're not tasting
Not
nothing.
tasting nothing. Right? Don't waste a good craft beer when that's happening.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. Oh, look at this beautiful color
Color.
to it. This one has even more of a copper tone to the head.
It does.
Little carbonation that's going on, nice and dark, like we want from a porter.
Yep.
Let's smell this thing. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Malty.
Brother, I'm
smoky.
getting-
Little smokiness came
I'm
up.
getting a little cherryness.
Little oh, okay.
Cherry.
I'm gonna take another
I
one
don't
for
know
the
if
cherry. Maybe a chocolate cherry. Do you like chocolate cherries?
No.
No, chocolate covered cherries. Whatever
You know
they're called.
me. I don't like anything. Anything that squirts out red or cherryness and no.
Pleasant. It's just a pleasant aroma all around. I'm going to say it's not, completely overpowering, but
I love the color though, nice and dark.
Color's
Like
there.
yeah.
Let's drink this.
Let's
thing.
go. Cheers, bro.
Cheers. All right. Smooth again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's as silky as the last one that we just had.
No.
This one is touching. It's like, okay, you're gonna get a little bit of chocolate and
Yeah.
it's not even a cherry.
Yep.
Little bit of the coffee.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's a lot going on there for sure.
Yeah.
I'm getting no afterbite, which is pleasant too as well.
No afterbite. It's nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth, but I'm getting more cherryness for sure.
That's coming through,
the
eh? For you?
roasted-
Like a fermented kind of cherry, or like maraschino cherry?
Like,
Like
yeah,
real
exactly,
cherry?
exactly like that. Maraschino type of cherry. The Queen Anne's cherry chocolate.
Okay,
The chocolate Queen Anne's.
okay.
People love those
I
chocolates.
hate
They
them.
always come
I
out.
can't stand them.
I know.
It's
but I mean, yeah.
when you get that pot of gold and you bite into it, and you're right, it's
Yeah.
the pink inside.
Yeah.
Let's take this swig here. It's a good porter.
It is.
Little bit more of
It's very light though, eh? Very light.
Yeah,
There's
you
none
know
of
what?
that.
yes.
It's not your like
It's
you were saying, like your
light.
Guinness type. It's not like there's
No.
no thickness to it.
No, there isn't.
which I enjoy. I like it
Sure.
when they're a little bit more,
Sure.
more like that. But
And again, it's one of those beers that's going to highlight a different flavor with every swig that you have.
sure.
You're tasting on the cherry.
Yeah.
I get a little smokiness too, which
Okay.
which I like.
Fair enough.
I am going to say that it almost like you think it's going to ramp up a little bit in flavor, falls a touch flat.
Yeah.
That's all. You know, but it's still a good quality
Yeah.
beer.
Still
good
job.
porter.
Yeah, for sure. You ready?
Right. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do this one.
Yeah.
All right. So again, this was the Black Moon Porter by Taps Brewhouse right here in Niagara Falls. You locked in, Don?
Locked in, brother.
All right. Let's do this. On 3, 2, 1. 7.5 from the Don Ernesto. 7.6 from me, the Bruiser.
Yeah, good job.
2 down
1 to go.
on this Express episode.
Let's go. BNB.
Stick around.
Ride the train, guys.
We're back. BNB Express.
Do it. We finally used it.
Yeah.
Straight out of Nova Scotia. Did that come from Nova Scotia? I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
When the girls brought it back for us, but hey.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Last on the docket, we got the Stranger Than Fiction Porter by Collective Arts Brewing. It's a 5.5%.
Yes, sir.
The artwork is just phenomenal.
Oh, their cans are always like that. I love how they shout out all our different artists, and these are great, fantastic. No literature on there, so
there wasn't much. You're not going to read it.
Not much. There's nothing on it.
There wasn't at all.
No.
Okay.
It just details
Something about the hops, though. Hops.
Oh, just the 3 hop. Yeah, Cascade, Nougat, and I think it stands for German. Hopefully, I'm not getting this wrong. Sorry, Magnum.
Negative. Okay.
So.
All right. So they're highlighting the type of hops that they're using in this bad boy here.
Absolutely. Yep.
Crack this open. While we're cracking it open, beer myth number 3, and this one, I don't know, maybe is the most controversial or surprising or whatever you want to say.
Okay.
But here we go. Sapporo beer
Sapporo.
that we get in Canada
Yeah.
is brewed in Japan and is imported from Japan.
Okay.
It's a myth.
Okay.
It's a myth.
All
Our
right.
Sapporo
Okay.
that we get in here in Canada is actually brewed
Bye.
by Sleeman's in Guelph.
Okay.
Sleeman's. So
Which is not like out of the ordinary.
no,
correct?
it's not.
Right?
But it just like Sapporo.
I know.
Yes, threw
I
me
see
for
what-
a loop, and then I was like, then I started thinking to myself because they just came out with their. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Their dark
lager.
Lager, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems to be maybe more of a North American kind of thing.
Sure.
It was Sleeman's. It wasn't Sapporo, Japan.
Okay.
That came up with that
Okay.
that recipe. It
All
was
right.
Sleeman.
Okay.
So
Hey.
yeah. So have we ever had a Sapporo before? A true Sapporo? Right? We've talked about this too.
Well, we
right?
talked about Guinness
Guinness,
versus Irish
right?
versus the
Yeah.
American, where that
So-
guy did the experiment, and there was the taste was totally different.
Right, it was.
So yeah,
look at this picture perfect type of porter right here.
Yeah.
You got that nice. It's a caramel color.
Yeah.
Head.
I love this
Nice
glass.
and dark.
Counterpart has the best glasses.
it showcases
Smell
the beer
this
so
one.
nice right there.
It's got that maltiness that's coming out. I wouldn't say nothing too.
Yeah,
much
not
in terms of
overpowering.
chocolate
There's
or
there. You can smell it's a porter for sure.
No, it has
But
that
I'm
porter
not-
aroma,
I'm
which
I'm
is.
not getting like you said. I'm not getting no like
Nothing too
chocolate,
crazy. Nope.
coffee, toffee.
I'm ready to.
Notes, cherry.
Yeah, take a swig of this.
Let's go, dude.
Let's go.
Cheers, brah.
Okay. This one has the most unique of the 3, maybe? Like,
Yeah.
It hits you right
away
off the bat.
Yeah.
Maltiness is there.
That's what
I
I'm
think
getting
it's
prevalent. That's prevalent for sure.
that hop that they're not that it's hoppy, right? It's not a hoppy type of
Right.
beer, but we have that kind of flavor that's coming through first. Nothing in terms of chocolate. I am getting a little bit of the bitter at the end, right?
I
not in
I
a
was just
bad
gonna say
way,
that.
but like it looks, that's
Yep.
what they're going for.
Like the afterbite right there, when you keep on swallowing there, you're getting a little bit of the afterbite.
Yeah, a little bit of the afterbite. Take
Yep.
another swig.
For sure.
Yeah, this one isn't your introductory type of porter here.
No.
Can't
I'm not
give
getting
this.
any strong note. I'm not getting any strong notes of coffee or chocolate too.
I think that if you want to transition someone into the darker beers, you wanted to have a flavor that they really enjoy. Right?
Sure.
Like if they like coffee, I know that we can give them a few porters that highlight that.
Sure.
If they like more of chocolate, that chocolatey
Yep.
flavor, same thing. So this isn't hitting on those,
Right.
but it's has a flavor. Has a little bit of that bitterness to it.
For sure.
I don't like using the word bitter, but if you give this to someone, they are gonna definitely feel that
it's
afterbite.
definitely in the back of the palate there, on the afterbite for sure.
And what I have-
If it's not lingering, it's not
No.
strong. I don't want to get
No.
across that it's strong, but you can taste it on the after.
What I
afterbite.
have been seeing lately is some breweries are using the word bitter a little bit more.
Yeah,
to
true.
to describe their beer,
Right.
and not in a bad way.
No.
right? Like
You know
bitter,
me.
a sour. Like there's drinks that use bitters, right?
love-
And they
I
put it
love
right
it.
in.
I
You
love-
love
I
it,
love
right?
bitters.
One of your highlights of the season was the one that was I can't remember the beer that it was.
You're right.
But there was a little bit of that bitter finish for
Yes.
you, and you loved it because it kind of cut the sweetness, right?
For sure.
This has got, especially going to finish off with that bitter. It's highlighting that malt.
Yep.
Not so much in chocolate, not so much in coffee, but
sure.
One more swig. but I
It's
think
still
I'm-
light and smooth. I want to come across
Yeah,
too.
no,
That's
it
nice.
is.
It's light. It's smooth. It,
Yeah.
it goes down really, really nice.
But this is probably a one.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would say that you got to be careful with this one when you're eating it with food because it could overpower it.
For sure.
Right.
This is something that you're going to pair specific
High
meals
flavor
Yeah.
with, right? Because,
Absolutely.
high flavor food with this type
Definitely
of
not a dessert beer. However, I mean, I could see, you could eat it with dessert.
Could. I'm not saying you
Something
can't.
light, maybe a vanilla ice cream.
I was thinking the
And then
opposite.
have-
I was thinking of like
Were
a
you?
chocolate cake. Like
Okay.
a big piece of like chocolate cake possibly.
But I'm thinking vanilla ice cream and then pour this on top like an
Oh,
affogato.
you're saying, yeah,
You know what I
something
mean?
like that. Yeah.
Something,
Yeah,
you know?
possibly.
Yeah,
All right, let's
whatever.
whatever. This thing.
What am I? I'm not a chef.
All right.
All right.
So this was our last beer. This was the Stranger Than Fiction Porters by
Absolutely.
Collective Arts.
That myth number 3 is throwing me for a loop too. That's crazy. Although I'm not. Is the right word naive to know that some of these breweries are yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know. All right.
Is it cheaper? Is that why they do that?
Is it? Well, I guess instead of having
Or-
something imported from Japan.
Yeah, I
every
guess,
single time,
well,
right.
yeah.
So they pay for the recipe and then they
Totally off
decide to brew.
topic.
What happened?
Totally off topic.
Yeah.
But I just was watching something online.
Yeah.
And it's about chicken.
What do they say?
Sorry, I know we're not trying.
Yeah.
to
What do they
do
say?
this, but The states export their chicken to China, have it processed there, and then ship it back.
That's crazy.
Is that
That's
like? I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, I don't want to think
But
about that
just
either.
yeah.
No, let's move on.
Don't buy chicken
Give
in
me
the
your score.
States.
Let's get into this thing. I'm locked in.
I
Did
threw
you
it
write
out.
anything down yet?
I know.
Let's go.
Okay,
You're stalling. He doesn't know what to
Oh,
give it.
hang on.
That's what's happening. He's going back for one last swig.
Yeah. Okay. That did it. That did it. Okay.
The Stranger Than Fiction.
I just threw myself off. Hopefully, it's
all
good.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Don's finally locked in.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. 7.6 from the
Okay.
Don, so 7.2 from
All right.
the Bruiser.
All right.
Hey, when we come back, closing arguments.
Sure. Let's
right.
do it.
Stick around. This was B&B, episode number 38, the Express episode.
Woo woo.
We did
Let's
some
go.
porters.
Yep.
And yeah, they were good all around.
Fantastic. Great
Yeah.
job. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Especially at a cold winter night like it is.
I'm sick of this weather.
Yeah, have a nice porter by the fire.
Yes. By the fire.
By the
Yeah.
fire.
Well, we got the heater here.
We
can't
got
see it.
the electric heater
But
that's here that's keeping us toasty.
You
and,
created the ambiance of
I did. I tried my best.
warmth.
I wanted to keep you nice and cozy.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
I did.
Yeah.
So we are sponsored by Fuel Digital Designs. They did the splash ball for us. They did
Yeah.
the intro for us. Go check them out on Etsy.
For sure.
And
Niagara Craft Brewery Tours.
Yep.
Yep. 20% promo code, guys. Brews N Bros. BREWSNBROS. Pop that in and take advantage.
And if you've watched this whole Express episode and you still haven't hit that like button or that follow button, do it right now.
That's right.
Right
On
now,
YouTube,
it's
hit
right
that-
there. Do it right now.
YouTube, subscribe, and that little bell there, ding it.
Right?
Give it a ding. Give it a ding.
Do it for us.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I had fun.
All right, me too. This
All right.
is great.
It was bang, bang, bang. But,
That's it.
we had some beer myths that we went through, but I think overall was
I'm feeling good.
Pretty
This is
fun.
great. Smash your 3 beers back. You're already good.
what's better than that?
Nothing.
All right. Ready to count this out?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's do this. 2 brothers.
3 beers.
We're out.